Hello, this is Gaidesh. This video is for those of you who are planning a trip to Korea in February. To be honest, February can feel like an in-between month for traveling in Korea. It's the tail end of winter, so the weather is still cold, but at the same time, it doesn't have the strong festive atmosphere you see at the end or beginning of the year. On top of that, February includes Seollal, Korea's most important traditional holiday, which can make travelers wonder whether shops and restaurants will be open or not. So if you're thinking about visiting Korea in February, you might be asking yourself, is February really a good time to visit? In this video, I'll explain what traveling in Korea is like in February and the key things you should know before traveling to Korea in February. If you find this video helpful, liking and subscribing really helps the channel. Now, let's get started. February in Korea is best described as the very end of winter. The average temperature usually ranges from about -5 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius. It's slightly less cold than January, but winter clothing is still absolutely necessary. February isn't known for heavy snowfall, but when it does snow occasionally, the city can look especially beautiful. That's why what you wear is very important. If you're traveling to Korea in February, make sure to bring a long padded coat or a thick winter jacket, thermal innerwear like heat tech, and warm accessories such as gloves and a scarf. Since there may be snow or rain, wearing non-slip shoes is also important. If you prepare properly, February won't feel extremely comfortable, but it's also not so cold that it makes traveling impossible. Compared to December or January, February feels slightly less winter-like. And compared to peak travel seasons such as spring or autumn, the overall atmosphere is much quieter and calmer. It's not extremely cold like midwinter, but it's also not yet spring, so February sits somewhere in between. Because of this, February travel in Korea is less about spectacular scenery and more about enjoying the city at a relaxed pace. That said, February is definitely not a boring month. Since it's still winter, you can enjoy winter sports like skiing, and thanks to the cold weather, street foods like hodeok and bunjobang, as well as warm soup dishes like seollyeongtang or samgyetang, often feel even more satisfying than in other seasons. Rather than defining February by a single travel style, it's better to think of it as a chance to experience Korea in a slightly different way compared to other months. If you're planning a trip to Korea in February, there's one important thing you should always check first. That is Seollal, Korea's Lunar New Year holiday. In 2026, Seollal falls from February 16th to February 18th, and because it connects with the weekend, it becomes a 5-day holiday period. During this time, many shops and restaurants may close or operate with shorter business hours. If there's a place you really want to visit, I recommend checking its status in advance on our maps or contacting the shop directly if possible. Another thing to keep in mind is flight prices. Many Koreans use the Seollal holiday to travel overseas, so international airfare during this period can be more expensive than usual. If you're traveling in February, it's a good idea to check both the Seollal dates and the flight prices together. February is not the best month for heavy outdoor activities, but it's a great time for experiences that suit the winter season. First, ski resort. There are several ski resorts near Seoul, and many of them are close enough for a simple day trip. Another experience that's always popular with foreign travelers is Korean jjimjilbangs and saunas. After spending time outside in the cold, relaxing in a warm jjimjilbang is one of the highlights of winter travel in Korea. Food is another big part of the experience. Warm soup dishes such as seollyeongtang, kimchi jjigae, and kalguksu are especially comforting in February. In addition, winter street food is also a big attraction. Snacks like bungeoppang and hotteok or spicy dishes like tteokbokki often taste even better after you've been out in the cold for a while. As mentioned earlier, February features events and festivals related to winter and Seollal throughout the country. In this video, I'll briefly introduce 2 festivals that may be worth checking out, especially if your schedule allows. During the Seollal holiday, traditional New Year events are held at Unhyeonung Palace in Seoul. These include traditional games, tteokgukki sharing, traditional performances, and hands-on craft activities such as dalmas making. Rather than a large-scale festival, this is a great opportunity to casually experience Korean traditional culture and the atmosphere of Seollal. If you'd like to fully experience Korea's winter scenery, the Daegwallyeong Snow Festival in Gangwon Province is another option. The festival focuses on snow sculptures and winter activities, making it a good choice for those who want to see real snow and winter landscapes. It's not ideal for a day trip from Seoul, but if you have extra time, it can be a unique experience that's only possible during the winter season. February may not be the most popular month to travel to Korea, but it's a great time if you're looking for a quieter, more relaxed experience and a glimpse of everyday local life. If you don't mind the cold and prefer fewer crowds and a comfortable pace, traveling to Korea in February can be a very good choice. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave your questions in the comments. This has been Guide H.